Hey, what's up now? I'll wait here a minute. Some people come on. Um, I've heard people say that they're trying to make their dreams come true. Well, guess what, guys? Dreams don't come true. I could go into the metaphysical aspect of it, but suffice it to say that dreams do not come true. You create the timeline that you're on. Let me explain that. Okay, I've seen people say you have to fight to do this or you have to struggle to do that. No, you don't. Your life is not designed for struggle and fighting, right? Unless that is the room you're in. If you go to a movie theater, this is perfect. You go to a movie theater and when you go in, you sit down. Let's say you don't buy any concession. You just go in and sit down, right? Now, when you do that and you start watching the movie and you don't like the movie, what do? Do you just sit there and argue? Do you fight with the company? Do you stand up and yell? Do you protest? No, you leave and you find another movie, right? That is your life. Surprise! That's your life. Your life is a movie theater. And anytime you're in a theater where the movie that's playing is not to your liking or your specifications, you have the right and the obligation, dare I say, to get up and go find a better movie. Because you're disrupting it for everybody else when you complain about your life. Because everybody around you might be having a great life. Money. Money is a thing, it's a tool. And there are people who have put themselves on a financial timeline that money flows freely to them. But there are other people who focus so much on what they don't have or trying so hard to have what they don't have, they keep themselves stuck in a movie theater playing a movie they don't even like. So when you create the movie that you want to see, or you go into the theater, you create the theater with the perfect movie playing in the theater for you, not anybody else, because you don't live or die for anybody else. No matter what you call your responsibilities, you are responsible for you. So when you find yourself in a movie you don't like being in, get out of that theater, go into another one. And guess what? You don't randomly go into theaters. You create the one that has the movie you want to see. I've been testing this out from a book I read called Reality Transurfing. I'll put a link in the description. The book is called Reality Transurfing, and it shows you, A, dreams don't come true. B, you create the room you want to be in. You create the timeline you want to be on. And C, for that timeline to start showing you what you want to see, feel, hear, and experience, it's just a matter of time. Luckily for us human beings on this planet, at this current moment, our brains and what we're ready for sometimes aren't in alignment. So just because you say you want to be quote unquote rich doesn't mean you're ready for that rich. So luckily it takes time for these things to happen. So you give your body and your mind and your soul time to address where you're going, right? So it's just a matter of time, guys. I put myself in a timeline where I no longer want for anything. It's all here. I just have to just open the door and get them. And as soon as I put myself in that timeline, a gentleman called me, a friend of mine called me and said, "Hey, G, what are you driving right now?" I said, "I'm driving a Jeep." "Four-door?" "Yep. Jacked up and everything, man. You know, big tires and all that stuff." He said, "How much you get a gallon? How many miles a gallon do you do?" I said, "About 13. I said, "That's actually pretty good. A lot of Jeeps do 8, 9, and 10. I do about 13. To be ramped up in big old giant tires and all like that is pretty good, 13.3. He said, "Don't buy another gallon of gas until you see this." And he sent me a link. And I checked it out. And I went and listened to it, and I watched it. Next thing you know, here I am. It's getting 17.4 miles per gallon and telling people about it. And money is just falling out of the sky. What good does it do to complain about gas prices? Get out of that theater and go into another one. I created the theater I'm in now. So, if you're interested in saving money on your gas, go to don'tbuyanothергallon.com. Don'tbuyanothергallon.com. If you're interested in starting a brand new business from home, where it's like dope and porn, it sells itself, right? And you want to get paid for helping people save money on their gas. We're expanding here in the Twin Cities. But you don't have to be in the Twin Cities because it's a remote position. You can do it from anywhere in the country. We're expanding right now into the UK, France, Australia, the Philippines. Right now. Do you know they're paying $11 a gallon for gas in the UK? For petrol in the UK? $11 a liter. See, they have a reason to complain. So go to don'tbuyanothергallon.com and just take a look. It's like Costco. It's a product you cannot buy unless you're a member. But fortunately for you, membership is free. All right, so go take a look. And I'll talk to you again soon. And as always in parting, I wish you peace. And I want you to accelerate.